into this reading. So, thank you for those of you returning subscribers. It's so nice to have you back. Thank you for returning. Okay. God bless you. And then to those of you that are new, thank you for also being here. This is Enlightened Journeys, and my name is Astraea Love. I'm here to help enlighten your journey just a little bit, okay? So, my readings are for entertainment purposes only. I would like you to observe the information that comes up, okay? Um, this is a reading for the able to use your best discernment when listening to the information that comes forward so that you can decide what information is for you and what information you're going to leave for somebody else. Okay. Know that not every reading, it could be your reading, and not every message will be your message. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Um, and again, so any the advice, there is always a with tarot. Okay. So make sure you're in a mentally healthy space and and with the majority. So that you can help get into that space. But yeah, you always want to be in able to clearly think, okay, when you're listening. So you need to be able to use your discernment, right? So if you know muscle testing, resistance testing, that's a great way to ask questions, yes or no answers on, is this part of the message for me, or is that part of the message for me? Or when I'm pulling the card and working about stuff, you could be asking additional questions that'll get you even more answers to your own personal story. Okay, so no, there is no gender with tarot, even though a man that's acting in their feminine energy, and they could be in the Empress. Okay, so know that we both carry both energies. If you have a pendulum, this is a pendulum. This is a great yourself navigate tarot. By watching my video is YouTube vibrations. You should just pause this video, go right over there and subscribe to their channel. They are amazing. This crystal sound bath. So what they do on this channel is they have different sound baths that help clear your energy, boost the chakras. This one's helping with the vagus nerve, which helps with nervousness and just the entire system pretty much. So, but yeah, they help with the chakras. So yes, thank you. Go ahead and hit the like button. Also, if you are liking my content, let me know. So now we're going to just jump right into the protection part. My. Okay. We invite our higher selves forward into our consciousness and awareness now. We manifest the Christ consciousness grids of the earth, and we ask that the Most High God be with us now, and that the Most High God help us to manifest the Christ consciousness grids of the earth. Thank you. And so we are also asking that the Most High God protect this reading and every other reading, along with everybody that's involved in the reading, and that any interruptions or wickedness or whatever that is sent to us be returned tenfold. God, do your thing. Do your thing. We're calling upon the Most High God. We're invoking and evoking the presence of the Most High, the Holy Spirit. Okay, we're summoning the archangels. Come be with us. They're like, we're always here. We're summoning the spiritual guides and guardian angels for you and for me, okay? And then now we're going to invoke and evoke. Invoking is drawing into yourself. Evoking is coming from within yourself and drawing outward. So that's what we're talking about. So we're invoking and evoking Excalibur and the circle sword and blue flame, the will of God, into this reading and to every other, along with the legions of Astraea and Michael to surround us now. We call upon the sword of Moses, and we invoke that into the four directions, along with the angels, along with the sword of Solomon and the angels associated with that. We call upon the ancestors of myself and the ancestors of the collective, the Elohim, the deities of Lovecraftian and lore. We invoke and evoke the Holy Grail vortex. We ask that the Holy Spirit cover us with light and love and come through us. We ask that any crossed over loved ones that have any messages are more than welcome to come and give all of the saints, the Ophanim, the Galactic Federation of Light. I also like, I'm gonna put Muhammad, because I don't know, Jesus, They might be the same soul, you guys. Confirmation. That's what I felt. Okay, so Muhammad as well. The saints, the Ophanim, and the Galactic Federation of Light, along with any other light councils and spiritual courts. The Watchers, the Elemental, the Fae, and the Spirit Realm. The nature spirits, including Gaia and Greenman, Alien, Alien Nell, and Alien Noctu, the extraterrestrial starseed families. The infinite safety and protection of the Creator, along with the promises for the chosen Jehovah, Jehovah, and Yahweh. The Jinn, Allah, Sakla, Theos, Shiva, Shakti, Lilitha, the light of God, glory of God, the heavenly host armies. I'm also going to add in Durga and Kali, the Orisha, the Aloha, Olodumare, and Bunque. All right. Now I'm going to use my sacred bell to cleanse the energy, and then we'll get started. God bless us. God bless us. God bless us. Okay, great. So we are going to do a little bit with the tarot today. You know what I'm feeling, you guys? It's honestly like a feeling that I would normally associate with springtime, right? Being very, having love in the air. That's literally, it was like, love is in the air. Love is in the air. And it's everywhere. So I felt that somebody had tried to do some type of major attack on High God's reversing it, but while Most High God and I are connecting and we're reversing this energy, we see that like there was something seriously going on that was affecting 20% of the readers, because 20% of the readers are legit. So definitely there was something targeting legit readers that possibly are chosen, but you know, by this one person who's in trouble, by the way, by them targeting us readers like this, like targeting even one of us, they ended up cursing all of us, and so that's why the ethers are pissed about that. So just know that that there has been weird energy going on with tarot lately. It's because people are projecting a lot of stuff. It's ridiculous. But what the download that I got is that like divine feminine and divine masculine, which you could be divine feminine or you could be divine masculine, or you could be, again, like I said, a female in their masculine, divine masculine energy, or vice versa, or masculine and divine feminine energy. Okay, because we both have both. But who I'm reading for is most definitely a divine, like I picked up on several suitor energies, and these are energies that are like um they're coming from the ethers. They're coming from the ethers. Okay, this is the energy is actually coming from the ethers, and these, they're like spiritual beings because they're other divine feminine, divine masculines. They're coming down, like all I can see is that they're coming down and they're entering bodies of people that are them. I don't know what it is exactly, but they're coming from the ethers. And so now is a very, like, I feel a lot of suitors, a lot of people that maybe normally wouldn't come out of the woodworks. I'm feeling that as well, being very attracted to divine feminine, divine masculine, feeling that. Sorry, one second. One second. Sorry about that. Like, don't have time to do that right now. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, what I was picking up on are a lot of suitors that are like they're coming from the ethers into the spirit, into the physical world, so that they can then, you know, like what I'm seeing is that these beings, because I want to say that they're like gods that are falling, that are choosing to come to the earth. These higher beings, let's just say, yeah, because they're divine masculine, divine feminine, so they are like gods. They're coming from the heavens. So these higher beings basically are feeling like something's missing in their life. Like, and they're seeing from the higher perspective. This is what I'm trying to describe. They're seeing from the higher self perspective by watching and seeing like twin flame couples come together. They're seeing from the higher perspective that that's something that they're missing out on and that they want and that they need. But they're also seeing it as something that's kind of like a human experience, at least in the way that we think of love. So that's why they're coming down. All right. Three of Cups. Yeah. This is a good abundance, a good harvest. So, good harvest, abundance, an active period marked by fun and successful relationships. This is exactly what I'm talking about. These uh beings are coming down here so that they can because the divine feminine hasn't been active on the planet, for a long time. Let's just be real, a long time. But now that it is, it's like drawing like a magnet. That's what I feel. It's like a magnet, and it's drawing suitors or possible partners. That's why, and I feel like some of these chosen, it's for the chosen ones, because God doesn't want the chosen ones to be alone. So it's like bringing in an excess. So okay, I understand. So part of what this is about with trying to mess with people's tarot readings. Oh, it's all to throw off the love. It's all to throw off the love, because these beings are coming down here, and they're going to connect with these chosen people, and honestly some of them are tarot readers. They're coming down here for a higher relationship. Okay? So, yeah, like good partnership, successful relationship. That's exactly what I'm feeling. And so I think the chosen, because there is a magnetism there with the chosen being chosen and the anointing. It's like when somebody throws love magic at a chosen one, it causes basically the universe. Like, let's say that they were doing this magic on tarot readers that were chosen ones. Okay, or people that are psychic that are chosen ones. You don't have to have a public platform or be in the public eye, but you could be very psychic, okay, and spiritual. So they're basically uh, trying to block love options and opportunities from coming in. That's what the magic was sent. But what ends up happening when you do that to a chosen one, God goes, "Oh, you're going to try to block that? Watch this." Boom, boom, boom. And then God sends in an overabundance of whatever it is that they're trying to block. So the chosen one ends up getting like actually blessed. Um, so this is like a super good thing, a new understanding of what makes you happy. This is exactly what I was talking about. They thought that they were happy from this higher realm, right? And maybe even they had spouses or whatever this is. Like, because this is truly a spiritual thing. So again, them seeing us down here loving with our significant others or with our children or with whatever it is. Okay, loving so much. Yeah, confirmation. It's giving them on the higher perspective, oh, like they're feeling like they're missing something, a part of their soul. And so now they're coming back down here to retrieve that, and they're extremely protective of these. I want to say that they're kind of like kingdom spouses, but it's like throwing an overabundance of this at the chosen ones, because of the, I don't want to say that there's a plot from the devil, but because obviously the chosen ones have been sent people that are demonic. Like from the devil, I don't know, like they are demonic, let's just say that. So Okay, so this is why it's really important not to have a heart wall. And this could be a massive, this could have been also with this spell breaking and clearing. It cleared a massive heart wall that was keeping, oh my gosh, that was keeping us separated from God. And yeah, so the people that did this spell, they're in trouble. Like I said, freaking trouble with Dad, with God, with the Most High. Like they're in trouble with that for doing that because this is a karmic. These people are karmic, and they just keep trying to. They want that divine masculine, divine feminine energy, but they're never going to possess it because they're just not divine. You have to be divine to have that, and so yeah. Um, this is going to give you a new understanding of what makes you happy because if you've been settling, and I do say settling because if you've been dealing with somebody that's karmic, they truly settling. You've had some type of wall up, something that's drawn that person in, like karma, pretty much. So you feel energized and in high spirits. Strong friendships are very important at this time. Strong sense of community, team spirit at work and in leisure activities, popularity, in invitations to social events. So you could be invited to a social event. Honestly, like I feel like these because we are talking about love, a love romantic partnership, a great love. This is so great. This is the best ever. Yes. We're talking about this coming from the higher spiritual realm. So how it's going to show up, I feel like it may be through a friend, it may be through, a place that you like to go get coffee. If there's a place that you like to go get coffee a lot. I'm also seeing a dog park. And then I'm seeing parties. There's a lot of invitations. So, you know, yeah, team spirit at work and in leisure activities. Also, I'm seeing sports are going to be drawing people together. Now, what I'm feeling already is that the demonic side of things, let's just call it the karmic side of things. The karmic side of things is like they want the good love too. So basically everybody wants divine feminine, divine masculine. The karmics, the higher beings, the gods, the goddesses, they're all coming down to earth taking on a body so that they can be with their beloved. Wow, this is wild, you guys. But I don't have a bad feeling, honestly. I don't feel like the karmic people are going to get the love that they want because there is something going on inwardly. But I do feel like for you, collective, divine feminine, divine masculine, whoever's watching this reading, the energy I'm picking up on, I do feel like you've passed some type of test that has to do with love. And you're getting it's kind of like you've been always putting different things into your vortex of creation. Like we're going to talk about like Esther Hicks, kind of how this is what Esther Hicks talks about. If you don't know about Esther Hicks, go change your life. Go type in YouTube Esther Hicks, find listen to her videos. She's amazing. So we always have a vortex of creation, but we're putting our vibration in, and that vibration holds everything we want, everything we don't want. Okay, so like we get a mixture of all different compatible numbers experiences in life. Well, with this blockage being removed, and this was a really big love blockage. Like I feel like I had that lower spectrum of compatibility up until now, where the higher compatibility is coming in. Okay. I'm also feeling like the Trinity, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit Trinity. So there could be, okay, Page of Michael. Truthful, perspective, analytical, and blunt. We have the owl also here. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts and documents very thoroughly. And again, these energies that I'm coming in, they don't play around. They're like energies that want relationships. They want marriages. Like, just cut the deck on like the happiest ever after. Um, that's what they're wanting, right? So this abundance of love that's coming in, this has been blocked because people haven't been connected to God. And so you can't, unless you're connected to the Most High, you can't get a kingdom spouse. You're pretty much going to be forced to deal with karmics unless some type of crazy luck comes around that you meet a twin flame, which usually means that you have been with a karmic, possibly your first marriage, possibly your first boyfriend, whatever, first girlfriend. You've been with a karmic and you've overcome that karmic lesson, and so it's those people that have overcome those karmic lessons and overcome the karmics, didn't get taken out by them, they then, you know, are able to get a higher relationship, especially depending on how they reacted to the karmic in the relationship that they were in. If they reacted really abusively, then they're, I just got the deck on the Lovers. I'm going to go ahead and take that because, yeah. So, physical beauty, a beautiful soul. Yeah, there's something very magnetic about you, very attractive about you right now at this time. Beginning of a romance, temptation, attraction, sexuality, lust, and love. In order for a relationship to work, you must leave your parents. Well, no shit. Okay, so represents a period of good times, close friendships, and adventures. An important decision must be made. And that decision could be like a choice. Could be a choice of a person. Again, like I said, an overabundance. I got the deck on the Empress and Solutions. Straight up. Four of Michael, insights that come from quiet meditation. That's what you're going to need to, when it comes to dating or comes to these new people coming in. This is like a higher love. So again, this may not be a sexual relationship, but it could end up being a best friend. Could be end up being a best friend that you have for the rest of life, or somebody that ends up turning into being like a sister. All I can say is that with what I'm seeing here is that it's not karmic. Okay, it's something that's sent from the divine, from the higher realms. So yeah, insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. So yeah, go to that social event, go to that car show, go to that parade, go to that grocery store. That's like such the place like that. I think you're like you're always caught off guard in the grocery store. Maybe don't always have your makeup on and stuff like that, but honestly, this is gonna be a connection like that. You run into somebody and maybe they trip over their feet when they see you. I literally feel the energy of like somebody swooning over you. The wheel. So the wheel's upside down, but let's look what it says when it's right side up. So new beginnings, endings of delay, a change in direction that offers happiness. Okay, so this is showing me that you were in a karmic wheel, like a karmic cycle with somebody, and that was blocking your happiness, right? That could have been the insight that you got when you went to go do your meditation. Again, these are timeless readings, so it's past, present, or future. So this is telling me that it's just confirming what I was talking about, what you had to go through, this challenge it's speaking of, what you had to go through to get to where you're at so that you could have the Three of Cups and the Lovers come in. Yeah, I just heard the name Ashley, Erica, Two of Swords. Okay. No major changes and few events. Your heart is closed. This is the heart wall. This is the heart wall card. This is the heart wall card. Okay, so let me look and see if this is talking about the past, present, or future. Because with the Lovers, actually, so this is talking about what got cleared, but this is also talking about something that you need to just watch. Okay, so it says your heart is closed off to avoid the possibility of pain. That's the exact description of a heart wall. Now, when you have a heart wall up, the universe is wanting to give you the full spectrum of experiences. One compatibility being the lowest, 10 compatibility being the highest. But if you've got a wall up, you're only going to allow in a certain amount of experiences. But the only things that can get past a wall are like ones, twos, karmic, aka karmic experiences. How I rate uh, compatibility relationship wise with any client, okay, is always on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 worst situation, 10 being the best situation. And what that means is if somebody comes in and let's say that they're a 3 for you and you guys are 3s for each other, but then as time goes on, more karma comes in. It's going to start taking that number down through events that you go through, especially if you don't become better from the events. It brings that compatibility down. And that's because karma comes in and begins to affect the relationship. Okay, so looking at it that way, I could see that this is the two of swords on the wheel. These two cards that I just pulled are talking about that situation. They're talking about that heart wall. And it's God wants to be very clear that these emotional barriers that people are putting up because somebody thinks that, well, that hurt. I got to keep myself from getting hurt again. Like that is the blockage, okay? Um like by trying to avoid pain, you literally cause yourself pain. Do you realize that? In the act of trying to avoid or escape pain, you cause yourself to suffer and be in pain. This is kind of like the self-imposed limitation, especially if you're feeling like you're not enough. If you're not enough, and I'm not talking about so much sexually. If you could have something going on with that, feeling not enough, but I'm talking about like feeling not enough for a partner, to have a partner, for your other partner. So emotional barriers protect you from love. Like love is love. You don't need to be protected from love. Okay. So this is where the mentality needs to change with you. Like God can get rid of the energy and clear that heart wall out, but God is not going to make you think different thoughts, make you say and make you have a different perspective. That's free will choice and kind of what we're here to do ourselves. So this card also talks about being in denial. Okay, so the inability to accept the reality of your problem keeps the situation from changing. Again, it's that same energy of trying to avoid pain keeps you in pain and keeps your situation from not ever changing. Um, so yeah, take action and compromise to resolve issues. Also, if you are somebody that doesn't compromise when it comes to relationships, that's never going to work. That's another thing that I'm hearing. These are all what I'm picking up on these two cards are like they're pretty much self-sabotaging energies. Okay, so just to be aware of that. And then it could be that you have somebody, a better lover that's coming in, and you're going to have to walk away from the person that you're with now who's like toxic. And you may be in denial about how you feel about this new person, or you may be, what was that? Yeah, you may be in denial about this new person, or you may be in denial about the person that you're with right now. You have to look at the situation and be like, am I in denial in any way, or am I um, settling? Because again, like I said, if when you've been in the karmic wheel your entire life and you've only had relationships that have been on the low compatible scale because you went through something as a child and put that wall up, when you put that wall up and you start to think that thought, that wall goes up, but you forget that you put the wall up. So all this time later it goes on, you're like, why am I still getting shit relationships? Why am I still blocked? Why is this still happening to me? And then you realize, and why it ends up being is that when you were 5 years old, this is just an example, but when you were 5 years old, you kissed somebody on the playground and they said they didn't like you or something, and then you immediately was like, boom, big trigger, I'm putting up a wall. and that wall continues to block. And the thing is, when you put up a heart wall for on any issue, it blocks you in every area of your life, because you're saying to the universe that I'm not willing to accept, I'm not willing to attract, even to manifest. Okay. I also feel like the Two of Swords is a split decision. Somebody could be trying to pressure you to like make a decision. I feel like there's a divine feminine energy, and then there's like these cum rag people that are just like not divine feminine energies. They are slut buckets. And so I'm feeling like divine masculine has had slut bucket. I'm so sorry. This is so rude. But this is what I am seeing, and I have to just tell you what I see. But I'm seeing that divine masculines had like type slut bucket type energies, not housewife type energies. And so some of these divine masculines, divine feminine, you have to be aware that they're used to this other type of person who's a karmic person. Okay? Um, so be compassionate with them. Again, this is like when God says that a relationship's supposed to be, listen to that. And regardless of whatever your vows are, you maybe didn't know the Most High God before, but you'll know the Most High God when you meet this person. You'll be like, yeah, I know for sure that this person came from God. Like for sure, I know that this person came from God. You'll know. You'll be, and this is the beauty of the beauty of polarity, and the lesson of polarity, the beauty of learning about this, of how the pendulum goes from one extreme to the other to give you both polarities of the experience, so that you can then discern for yourself and become neutral. When you become neutral, either end of the polarity, and this is like you want to be neutral to money, you want to be, and how it affects your mood, you want to be stay emotionally neutral. That's how you want to eventually get. But when you're in the game of life, you are being swung from one, polarity of something to the other polarity of something, knowing that there is still something that is magnetizing a sameness, even though they're the opposite polarities, they still have the same quality. And it's that sameness quality that has to be transmutated so that those polarities will drop away, so that you're not always just going, whoa, from one end of things to the other. And then it's like life is crazy and it's always up and down roller coaster. Unless you like that, I don't like that. You want to be able to emotionally discern who has your best interests at heart and who doesn't. That's why using a pendulum, oh my gosh, please use a pendulum when you are like swiping on whatever Tinder. When you're use a pendulum or use muscle testing. Like please use some type of divination before you just select a person to have sex with, and then could possibly create a child from that coming together. Know that when you create a child, you are bringing every ancestor you've ever had and every ancestor they have ever had together to make another union. So when God said, this tribe, I don't want this tribe mating with this tribe, listen to that shit. There is a reason. It's because this tribe and this tribe creates Down syndrome, or this tribe and this tribe, when they come together, create something not good. So you always want to literally be using your best discernment. Know that you are going to attract in, like I said, for you to understand what you even want in love, what you even want in your sex life, what you even want in your love life, your romantic life, your partnership. You have to go through those different polarities and have to have those karmic experiences so that you can learn and grow, so that you can actually discern, so you can say, yeah, I've had that and I didn't really like that, but I have had this, or I'm excited about this. I think I want to try that. Okay. Does that make sense? So everybody wants to be the emperor. Everybody wants to be with the emperor, but nobody wants to do the job of the emperor. And that's the job of the emperor. It's like the emperor is not somebody the emperor goes with the empress, right? The emperor is not going to go with the high priestess. Like it's the emperor and the empress, and they roll together. Divine feminine, divine masculine, you know. So Knight of Pentacles, this signifies a male under 40 that works very hard. His job is at the center of his life. Financially successful, patient, and extremely focused. Yeah, absolutely. Traditional values of hard work and public service. This could be a cop. This could be somebody that works in some type of law enforcement, or they could be somebody that works in the school system, like a principal, a teacher, something like that, a professor. This is also could be somebody that operates a really big crane, like construction, designer, ethical, conservative, realistic, and down to earth. A lot of kindness I'm feeling with this card. Follows through and keeps his word, underestimated by most people. So we've got a Knight of Pentacles on the board here. I just heard Josh, David, John, Jack, Brock, Caden, Juan. So, Juarez, Jesus. Five of Wands, cautions. You may have to resort to underhanded methods to get a project pushed through. Competition. This is, okay. This is like giving you the warning about you being in a competition that you don't know about, but this is other suitors, other people. Even there could even be some same-sex stuff going on, but other people are fighting over you. And this is other people. This is them all coming together and being like, no, I want divine feminine. I want divine masculine. No, I do. No, I do. And then now we got Five of Wands. Now we got five wands whacking each other, fighting over you. Fighting over that, because it truly has to do with reuniting the divine, the counterparts, the divine feminine, divine masculine energies together, because when that comes together it creates another energy, and that energy is what Satan wants to stop, or the devil or demons or whatever. They don't want to stop it. They're just jealous of it because they don't have that type of energy, and so they want it, so they try to get it in all these ridiculous competition to your plans. Okay, so you may have a plan for your love life or think it's all going in one direction. Just know that that this Five of Wands energy is greed and lust for power. So again, be that are seeing that divine feminine, divine masculine power, and they're wanting to take that. Like I said, I don't want to say demons, but you know, like karmics and stuff like that. Yeah. There is no easy way to do this. Arguments will be a part of every day. This is like definitely something that's happening in the ethers over being with you. Who gets to be with you? And they're all fighting over it, but at the end of the day, what God says is what God says. A rival challenges your authority. So again, this is definitely talking about a love partnership rival. Like there's a lot of suitors, there's a lot of a love partnership rival. Like there's a lot of suitors, there's a lot of yeah, loves coming in. This is a higher love. So there's no easy way to do this. Arguments will be a part of every day. Yeah, they're going back, and they've been for months now. I've just been ignoring it, but they've been for months now with this Knight of Pentacles energy, just going back and forth, arguing, trying. And this makes me wonder if these are angels. You know how Gabriel came down and impregnated Mother Mary, and then Jesus came? This makes me, this makes me wonder if these are angels, because the way that they are having arguments with each other is exactly the way that angels argue. It's like they've got to, if they can, it's all about like, if they can think of something, it's just the way the angels argue about stuff. They're not going to fight, but they are putting their wands up and they're like, no, no, I have claim to her. No, I have claim to her. And they all have different things that are like of some value. But at the end of the day, the Most High God is going to, say, well, who gets to have her? Who gets to have them? So it's a very weird feeling. It makes me feel super uncomfortable. Like if I was in this person's position, I would be really nervous just because, you know, like people coming from the ethers to try to marry you and stuff. They want this twin flame ascension journey so that they can come down to this plane, have a mortal body, meet their other half, like combine, create that new energy, and ascend. That's what they want. So it's not an insidious plan. But if you're already in a marriage, you have something else going on, like that's where this Five of Wands energy is coming up. Could be like an energy of, I wouldn't put past these angels, some of them, three of them at least, out of the Five Wands, to try to do something if you have an already existing relationship that isn't, I mean, it could be a marriage or something, but you could be married to a karmic. So all right, let's do another angel card. Nine of Michael, your worry is unnecessary. Thank you. Focus your thoughts on the outcome that you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Okay, I release feelings of that making me nervous as shit to my angels. So yeah, there is going to be some type of going back and forth. You may find that you have a admirer. Like a secret admirer. And again, some of these people could come in being friends, and then all of a sudden, boom, like that higher being. And this is how I've seen how the Watchers, they have a human body in this dimension they come into. Literally, I see the same thing for this love stuff. Okay, so what we're gonna pull now is some healing cards, because I feel like we've got the gist of the situation. Okay. Inner strength. Nothing moves me from my path to light because I have complete confidence in myself. I realize my innate qualities and abilities and know that with God I can do anything. All the power I need is within me. This is so true, you guys. This is so true. This is so true. Freedom. I realize my wounds create doubt, resentment, and guilt, so I work to free myself of darkness. I cast off negative thoughts, find peace in my heart, and discover the being of light within me. Freedom. So again, this is actually emotionally very liberating experience, because they're going to help you free up your situation so you can be with the person you're actually meant to be with. And when I say they, I mean all of the ones fighting over you, because there's not a whole lot of there's not, everybody is not a divine feminine or a divine masculine. Okay, people are still asleep in the matrix. Okay, they haven't connected with their higher selves. And this path and journey is specifically for people who have ascended in other lifetimes and have, like, they have it as a contract in this life. Peace. I am unwavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses and embrace challenge. I am determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find my inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. Peace is how you're going to ground this energy. You got to just stay in peace no matter what turmoil is around you. Listen to life. I am attentive to the world around me. Signs and symbols guide me to success. Watch nature. Nature is always going to give you signs. The birds, the bugs, the wind, everything is speaking to you in nature. I just want you to know that. When you are in nature, be fully engaged with it. Okay? I listen and discover a new way to the eternal. This is about eternal love. This is about eternal love. This is about eternal love. Manifestation of light. I see the beauty in me. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. The lovers also has to do with being very beautiful and very physically attractive. Um, I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms, my intellect shines, and my inner light grows. Being true. I am true to myself and others. I remove my mask and stop creating illusions. Wow. Wow, you guys. This is a big one. Because with the Two of Swords card talking about the emotional barriers, having to protect yourself, that's honestly like putting up a mask. That's masking your emotions, masking your pain, and everything like that. That's totally what the Two of Swords is talking about. Um, I have confidence in who I am and I reveal the good in me. Yes, there is good in you. Even if you're a karmic watching this, karmics do have the ability to clear up their karma, yes, in this life, and become divine feminines and divine masculines. But it's going to just take a lot of work. And they've got to consciously choose to go with God. Leave whatever this demonic shit is behind, or whatever demonically influenced stuff. I'm not saying you have to change everything in your life, but whatever the graveyard shit is, whatever the weird shit is that people are doing, they got, like I said, anybody can turn into a from God can do anything. God can make a karmic a divine feminine or a divine masculine. God can do whatever God wants, pretty much. God literally, and nobody's gonna say nothing about it. If they do, they'll be silenced forever. Nobody will listen, because why are you gonna blaspheme the creator of all things? Say that you know what's better and what's not. We don't know what's the best thing, but God does. And the good thing is that God is within us and it's on the outside of us, but how we get to God is for going within, right? I do not need to hide or prove anything. This is another thing. If you've been feeling like you need to hide any part of yourself or prove any part of yourself, it could have been creating a blockage for you when it comes to love life. I do not need to hide or prove anything. I replace shame with the power of love and truth. These are awesome cards, you guys. Thank you for your donations and tips, because I've gotten new cards and these are amazing. These are like already amazing. Inner work. God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts towards the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage, thus I get stronger. Yeah. Amen. Amen. Goodness. I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and feed on the positive. Do you realize that the majority of people are stuck feeding on the negative, and including the reptilians or space lizards, whatever the fuck you want to call them? Like, they're all stuck on this negative vibe, feeding off of that, fueling it. Skinwalkers too, like, are pretty much negative. They feed off of fears, wendigos. And I'm not like trying to talk shit up to them, because that would be stupid, but I'm just pointing out that you have the opportunity right now to choose something different when it comes to that, to feed off of goodness, to feed off to when you fast, what you do when you fast, what happens is you're like turning off your food, what you're intaking with your food, and you're feeding off of your spirit, off of God. You're feeding off of God. That's why fasting is so important, so that you can gain control over that hunger and thirst, finding out what you're truly, if you're somebody that is drinking a lot of water and you are still thirsty, if you're eating a lot of food, and you're still hungry, you need to ask yourself, what am I actually thirsting for? What am I actually hungry for? You're going to find out that it's something totally emotionally based, probably not logic, and then you'll be able to get past that experience. Okay. Thus I free myself, allow my goodness to manifest and become a source of joy. Through gentleness, I offer unconditional support, understanding, and love to myself and others. That's amazing. Vitality. I'm a being of light. I accept the divine energy in my body, and every one of my cells regenerates. Okay, we're going to do a couple from the Pantha Oracle. All right. So, and we're just looking for anything that has to do with anything with these new suitors coming from the heavens. If there's anything else the Spirit wants to tell us. Third wheel. Wow. Okay, so this is the third wheel. This is giving you a little bit of a warning about, that Five of Wands energy. Somebody wants to be the third wheel, I'm telling you. Let's just say that there's people that want you that have they would be a side piece, like no problem. They would be a side piece, a third wheel. They don't have a problem with that. Enemy distrust, flirtatiousness. Again, see how they're holding hands, like how deceiving that is behind that one girl's back in the middle. And if you are already going through this, beings are being dispatched to come clean this energy up for you. If you have a gift, souvenir, promotion, delight, but you are being given a gift of love. Okay? Illness, disease, weakness, fragility. Okay, this has to do with the Knight of Pentacles energy. Somebody could want your sexual healing. I just heard that song go through my head. So you need to be aware. You just need to be aware, like that. Obviously, some people could have STDs. So I think that's just a warning. Like, because the Knight of Pentacles energy, knights are very flighty. But I was feeling like that there could be something going on there. Or somebody could need your good sexual healing energy to get away from something that they did, to try to intrude on your relationship. Yes. Yeah, somebody's already tried to split you up from your partner. And then I feel like these witches and these covens, they are trying to project this illness type of energy. They don't want you to come together with the divine, because the planet ascends. Let's just be honest. The planet ascends when you come together with this divine partner. That's why you've had people that have come strictly from, I want to say, Satan, to distract you off your mission, like this Knight of Pentacles. But for some of you, the Knight of Pentacles is a suitor that has some type of emotional thing going on. Calm. Yeah. Inner peace, simplicity, and meditation. This could be a new concept to whoever you're with. Loss, bereavement, sorrow, damage. Again, with this third wheel energy, okay? If something comes, keep your calm. Keep your calm. You're not going to be the one that's losing anything. This does show the loss of a pet, but you're not going to be the one that's losing anything. I mean, like, the loss could be very well not like a pet, but it could be, you finding out about a third party situation and then you taking a loss because it is what it is. It's a third party situation. Okay, but know that it's a divinely orchestrated third party situation to get you single so that the right person can actually come in. So again, keep your calm. Your God is actually this situation. Oh shit. Oh, the 3 of Cups. Oh my gosh, you guys. The third wheel and the 3 of Cups. This is just, I got chills right now. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. That's wild. That's wild. Hesitation. Okay, decision, confusion, and worry. Don't, when this happens, this is what I want you to like, not, I don't want you to think of it as a loss, because again, what God just said, keep your calm. You may go through this period where you feel like, trust me, if anybody is doing this third party bullshit on you, you didn't lose anything. You lost a problem. And if somebody was trying to rely on your good divine feminine, divine masculine sexual healing to perform, or whatever this is that I'm feeling with the Knight of Pentacles, be aware of that. There's somebody that wants that sexual energy from you, so because they cannot perform sexually, and they're not divine masculine. I didn't feel like the Knight of Pentacles was divine. Somebody that you're dating, or somebody that is definitely working towards trying to be with you. Okay, so again, hesitation when this new person comes in, because you're like, I just had this crazy situation. Again, the 2 of Swords is reminding you not to put up walls with this crazy situation, with this love triangle, if it is a love triangle, or if it's just a third party situation. All right. So again, you may be hesitant on what to choose after going through this experience. But again, it's saying your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts in this card. Focus your thoughts on the positive outcome. Know that this wheel, karmic wheel that you've been in, is being broken. That's why it's turned upside down right now. Captivity, confinement, captivity, tolerance, and unfreedom. So somebody could have been keeping you confined, right, in a relationship where now you're going to be able to be free. But also, this could be somebody that is in jail, that's getting out of jail, that's coming home. Okay. So don't judge a book by its cover. And if you are hesitating because somebody is in jail, you honestly need to use a pendulum and see if it's the right one for you. Because again, having to wait for somebody is never fun. Introvert, privacy, separation, online community. You may meet somebody online. You may be a little bit of an introvert, and they may be a little bit of an introvert. That could be part of what a little bit of the blockage is, as far as you guys getting together right away. Introverted people don't socialize a whole lot. So that's something you need to really look at. Now we have memory, remembrance, communication, and reunion. Memory, going through old pictures. Somebody could be wanting to come from the past to the present. You need to let go of your memory when it comes to love relationships. Whoever this is, whoever you are, because it's a complete sabotaging perspective. Like if you were cheated on in the past with a third wheel situation, that was actually a gift to you. You keeping your calm and just accepting the loss for what it is, the best thing you can do. Again, yes, with this 5 of Wands energy, it's a lot of in the ethers conflict going on, the angels fighting over who gets to have the divine feminines. Difference, disputation, and quarrel. So I feel like you're going to be pretty much free of that, but if there is a third wheel situation going on, eventually it's going to cause conflict. Again, you could remember something and it could just set you off. That's why it's saying to stay calm. I couldn't even be more accurate. Fury. That's why it's saying stay calm. If you catch somebody cheating on you, stay calm. This is a divinely orchestrated situation. But with this Knight of Pentacles person, they may have something that they caught up their D or their B that they can't get rid of. And that's why you need to be a little bit, you need to just really use your discernment. Offense, madness, and unpleasantness. Obviously, this is going to cause conflict and upsetness because you could be in a relationship, or other people could have already, it feels like somebody thinks that they own you. I mean, what in the hell? That's stupid. All right, I'm going to get you guys one more of these cards and then some angel numbers, and then we'll close out. Yeah, natural disaster, risk, frustration, survive. Okay, so somebody, I feel like it's the people that were targeting the tarot readers and trying to keep these and these other chosen people, trying to keep their love, all those hurricanes and natural disasters that are happening right now. These are happening to the practitioners that were working against working against God. Let's just say that. Working against God's natural plan for you to be in the Lovers, to have your Three of Cups, and to have your proper person. Okay? So, yeah. And that's horrible. How many people have to die because one witch decided to put a shit jar and put your all's name in it or whatever? Like, that's ridiculous because it's causing a natural disaster. The backfire on the magic is so bad. It's epically bad. All right. So you guys got the little bit of the warning about the Knight of Pentacles energy. You need to be discerning about who that is in your life. Okay. You need to be discerning about who you're allowing in your life and who you're allowing to stay in your life. Not just the ones coming in, but who you're going to allow to stay. Like I said, somebody needs to up their, what is it called? You need to up your standards. That's what it is. Upgrade your standards is what I'm feeling. Because like I said, previously you've been dealing with karmics, right? And so you're going to get karmic behavior, and that's literally settling. That's settling for something less than what you want. Okay? Settling for karmic behavior. And nobody wants that. Nobody wants the karmic behavior. So, these angel numbers, how this works, okay, is when you see these angel numbers, pay attention to what you are thinking, what you are singing, what you are saying, what you are doing, because you're going to take whatever it is that you're thinking, saying, or doing, and then you're going to apply that to this angel number message, okay? So, know that when you see these numbers, you are in alignment. Okay, that is a sign from the universe. When you're seeing these numbers on the regular, that you are in alignment with what you're asking for, with what you're wanting, with what you're creating, and with your higher self, your inner self. 0606, commitment. Again, this is all about love. I love it. I love love. Okay, so loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm. They're coming from the spiritual realm. 0606. You will know who they are by their works in the earth. Growth and solutions. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries. That said that 4 or 5 times now in this reading, to let go of the worries. By speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up. The best is yet to come. Commitment. Like I said, I couldn't make this up. I know a lot of psychics say that. A lot of readers, I said, I couldn't make it up. And I'm like, I don't ever say that. But no, I guess I am saying it because everything falls in alignment. Like, these are all different decks, but it's all pulling the same information of love. So it's beautiful. A commitment. A long-lasting one. 7777, perseverance. Exactly what I'm talking about. Change of perspective, reflection, inner strength, wisdom, and enlightenment. There's a need for a change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. Like I said, changing your heart posture, changing the way that you're thinking about love relationships and about your personal experience with romantic love. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road that you're on. Reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll just know what the right next step is. $14.14, light up. Mood swings, respect, family, constructive outlook, and quality. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good, which could be a lover, or it could be a baby. Okay, again, like we're gonna go through the ones that are very. Gemini is very fertile. Cancer is fertile. Leo is fertile. Virgo is fertile. Wow, that's all I'm picking up on right now. Okay. Of being really fertile. So it was Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good luck, spirit guides, progress, justice, structures, systems, process, conditioning, and rules. You are on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back. Like I said, spirit realm. Okay. And encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall into places. 0909, new beginnings, a great chance. We're going to go over them all at the end, okay? Great chance, opportunity, courage, accomplishments, endings, conclusions, big love. Big love, big love, big love. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You are completing something major. Like I said, that karmic wheel. It feels good to level up, huh? Close the old chapter. Boom, we closed it. A new adventure will unravel. Oh, I love that. I got chills reading that. It was so great. All right, we're going to do one more of these angel number cards. 1331, good fortune, advice, comfort, major change, individuality, and independence. Have faith in your skills and talents as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. So we're going to go from the beginning with these. We had 0606, which is about commitment. Then we had 7777, which is about perseverance. We had 1414, which is light up. We had 1234, which is good luck. We had 0909, which is new beginnings, good luck in your new beginnings. And 1331, which is good fortune. All right. Thank you guys for making it to the end of this reading. Those of you that did, thank you for liking the video and subscribing to the channel. If you do want to tip or donate to the channel, it is so appreciated. I am so grateful for you guys and for you guys being so kind and helping, because it really helps me be able to put more money to getting more content put out, and just so that I can be here for you guys live and get you the messages from God and everything. Know that every time you bless me, that God blesses you tenfold. Okay, there is a PayPal link in the description box below if you do want to tip or donate. It's not required, but it is necessary. So thank you guys for doing that. And then for all of you that support me with all of your energetic tips, like liking the video, subscribing, sharing it, hitting that notification bell, all that stuff really does the channel like a big help, because I'm trying to get unshadow banned. They only shadow ban the people that have a legitimate gift, that speak the truth. So we're getting unshadow banned and getting the content out there so that we can connect with as many people as possible and spread this love and light. So thank you for being a part of my journey, and thank you for being a part of this enlightened journey. I love you guys. I'm sending you air hugs. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use my sacred chime to clear out the energy, and then I'll let you guys go. But remember that God loves you, that I love you, that you are so blessed. And you've got so many new lovers coming in, and they're all high compatibility. Like, that's the thing. When God sends you somebody, they're going to be, an 8 out of 10. And then you have room to grow and to become even more compatibility. So, again, as you awaken to this twin flame journey ascension, as you come together with your other halves, as God has dispatched your kingdom partners, be aware that, yeah, there is going to be something that goes on. Some type of situation is going to have to push you away from anybody that you're with now that is a karmic that's not for your highest and best good. Okay. All right. All right, you guys, I love you. Have a beautiful day, and be sure to really, really thank God and thank the Most High for having love come into your life, because not, again, the karmics, they're not getting love. So really thank God for the special gift that you're being given. Really, really thank God. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.